guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Miriam Maulana. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for joining me today. If you're an oldie but a goodie, you know I love you, I appreciate you. In today's video, I'm going to be bringing you guys a Loreal Infallible shaping sticks review. It's going to be a wear test. It's not a first impressions because I have used these foundation sticks, shaping sticks before. So please do enjoy the video and let me know what you think, if you've tried the product or if there's certain shaping sticks or other cream products that you would like me to test on oily skin. The whole idea is to test these shaping sticks on oily skin and see just how long they last and if they actually last on my type of skin. So yes, thank you so much. Mwah, 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 mwah. Bye. About 3-4 months ago, and by 3-4 months ago I mean 2018, I received a package from L'Oreal. It was their Longwear 24-hour fresh wear foundations, and I also received their shaping sticks and primer and setting spray. And the reason why I hadn't really done a review or spoken about the shaping sticks is because the color range was just, it was a lot for me, and I didn't want to come here and say the same things over and over again. And I also because they're kind of like foundations, so I was just like, should I do a review? Do you guys want a review? Would you buy it just for highlighting and contouring? Because you probably don't have a shade on the 3 shades that they have. So I was just trying to figure out if it would be beneficial for me to bring this to you guys. I've decided to do a review of these shaping sticks only from a perspective of a shaping stick. So for the highlighting and contouring bit only, and also just to see how it works on oily skin, because I have very oily skin, and sometimes cream stick foundations and stick contouring and stick highlighting can be a lot for someone with oily skin. So which is why I'm here to talk about it, right? So from the L'Oreal website, and this is from the US site, our South African one didn't have any information on the Longwear foundation. I think that maybe the website was just acting up, I don't know. Cover, define and enhance your features with the infallible shaping sticks from L'Oreal Paris, up to 24 hours, medium to full coverage, and contains SPF 27. These are meant to cover, define and conceal and contour, let's see. So the shades that I believe would work for medium to dark skin tones are these 3 right here: 210 cappuccino, 220 toffee, and then 240 espresso. So I'm just going to swatch them so you guys can see the actual shades. I don't know, where should I swatch them? So this is espresso, and then this is toffee. So toffee might work on my skin as a foundation shade, but it's risky. And then this right here is cappuccino, which is a 210. So we have cappuccino, espresso, cappuccino, toffee, and then espresso, and these are the 3 shades that I believe would work. The rest of these shades are very bright. As you can see, this is 210 and then this is 200. So as you can see, the shade jump is a lot. I will try and insert a picture of the shades that follow, but honestly I genuinely believe that they are meant for fair skin, very fair, because this right here is 190. As you can see, I mean, maybe I can use it as a foundation base, as an eyeshadow base, but definitely neither to highlight, no contour. So there are 12, and of the 12 I only think 3 work, and that is cappuccino, toffee and espresso. The rest, the other 9, no, actually here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9 that launched here in South Africa, and of the 9, only 3 work on our skin tone, and then the other 6 are basically shades from sand to beige. I'm going to prime my skin using my L'Oreal Infallible primer. To follow that by using my L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour fresh wear foundation in the color copper. So of these shades we have Cappuccino, which is the lightest. That would work for me because from Cappuccino we now have beige or something like that. So Cappuccino is like that. They glide on very, very easy, which is exactly what they say. So they apply really well, and more even better when you are applying it directly onto the skin, because it's almost as if my skin is warming up the product as I apply. So it glides really well. So this is what do you call this? This is Cappuccino. I think Cappuccino is like a decent highlight color, and that's if you don't want to go all out and go crazy. And then I'm going to go ahead and use Toffee on the outskirts just to kind of show you guys how these work. As you can see, I think Toffee is more on the neutral side, whereas Cappuccino is very yellow, as you can see, you know that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go in with a beauty blender, and the reason why I'm going to go in with a beauty blender is I feel like most people blend in their concealers and their highlighting and contouring products using beauty blenders anyway. So I'm going to go in with mine. Okay, so it blends in very well, almost melts right into the skin. My hope is the fact that it's melting so well into my skin isn't going to be problematic when it comes to be it creasing or oiliness as the day goes by, because as you guys know, I have oily skin and it's usually a no-no to use cream products such as this one on oily skin. My pores aren't looking too huge. I'm guessing also the primer really works. It's settling really well into my skin. Wow, I like it. And I also like that it's not too bright, so it kind of just works really well in terms of blending, and it makes your skin look really good. So I think like now the one thing that could go wrong is either creasing or cracking and getting oily as the day goes by. But so far so good. I feel like it blends well. That's one. Two, I like the color of this on me. It's not too much. And then now we're going to go in with the what do you call this, with the contouring stick. And I'm just going to show you guys how much product is in here. So you've got a fair amount of product in here, so it's not like a rip-off. And I think these retail for, I'm going to put the price right here, I forgot. And we're just going to contour. Ooh, that's very dark. And because it's very creamy, be very careful how much product you put, because you don't want to end up looking way too contoured. But let's see just how well it blends, and if I'm not going to end up looking like a crazy person after this. So I'm going to go in with my contouring brush. Okay, so far it contours really dark for me, but I mean, I feel like you can kind of work it into the skin. Go in with a beauty blender and just blend that all together, because this is just such a dark contour. And the other thing is, I feel like it's dark, right? And then it's almost, it's not, I think it's cool, and I don't know why they went with something cool, because it can end up looking like you just went on and splashed mud on your face, but it's not too much. I mean, you can kind of work with it. This also blends really well with a brush. It's not picking up or moving, so I'm just going to come closer so you guys can see that it's not picking up at all. It's just blending into the skin. To go back in with a beauty sponge, and I'm just going to move around to blend that to perfection, because I don't want to leave any I don't want to do too much with this product, because we're trying to review how it works. So what I'm just going to do is I'm going to blend it under my eye one more time before going in and setting that with my Yardley translucent loose powder. Also going to set our contour powder and then see how it will keep during the day on oily skin after setting it, obviously, because I mean, you set any concealer anyway. So I'm just going to set my T-zone. To go and finish off my makeup and then come back. As you've seen, I've set my face, and now we're just going to allow this to sit and see how it goes. So I set it with the translucent powder because I also want to see what the colors will look like after at the end of the day. I'm going to get back to you guys in exactly it's 9:45 now. It took me 15 minutes to finish off this look, which was really nothing really, just other than my hair. But we have so 9:45, let's just say 10 o'clock till 5:30. That gives us enough time, in my opinion. That's almost 7 hours to figure out how this actually stays on the skin, lasts on the skin. Does it move? Do you get oily? So far I feel like there is a little bit of creasing under my eye, but maybe it's going to kind of settle into the skin after a while. Everywhere else on the skin, because it's just directly under the eye, everywhere else is perfectly fine. It's set in place. Yeah, so far so good. So we'll have to see you guys back. I will come and keep checking in, and we'll see just how this stays on the skin. And welcome to the Loreal Infallible conclusion. Okay, I need to stop being silly. So now we're just going to conclude, and I'm going to share with you guys my thoughts, feelings, emotions, likes, dislikes on the Loreal Infallible shaping sticks. So as you can see, I have shine right here. My thoughts honestly are, I am almost just a little past the healthy glow part of it all. Like, it doesn't stay matte all day. I use the mattifying setting powder. I also use a mattifying fixing spray. So yeah, as you can see, right in the nooks and the nooks of my nose. The foundation is looking extra shiny. It hasn't necessarily split or anything like that. It's still just there. It's just a whole lot of oil, and as you can see around like my chin area, there has been some movement around the lips, but I mean, I had like a sandwich, I had loads of water. So when it comes to like When it comes to my foundation kind of cracking and moving around the lip area, it doesn't really bother me. I mean, I'm eating all day and I laugh and I like I'm there. I have zero morals when it comes to moving my mouth around. So I mean, there's no cracking around my smile line. So I mean, really, there's not much to be mad at, except for the fact that I am oily around my T-zone, which I believe can go away just by bloating. By blotting, not bloating. Jesus, take the wheel. By blotting, you know, powdering your nose. So if you were to go to the bathroom right now and just powder your nose, then you'd be A-okay. I don't know what that accent was. I'm just going to bring you guys a little bit closer and show you though that I think it works everywhere else except for directly under my eye, because I do see not just creasing but actual movement like around under the eye, and I'm guessing because it gets a tad bit oily, because I have oily skin everywhere. Like, I don't have combination skin, I'm oily everywhere, as you can see. So I'm guessing that's the cause of that, and it's a cream foundation. Maybe there's a specific base you're supposed to use, or maybe a specific powder. I'm not really sure about that. This is the very first creamy product I've ever used to highlight. The contour is still very much in place. It didn't turn gray. It kept its color. I love that. Even with this, it didn't turn orange. It really kept the yellow tone and tinge that it had in the beginning. Yeah, considering this was probably like a shade and a half lighter, I like the final result. I like the way that it's kept so far. I mean, from 9 a.m. till now. Oh yeah, I would give this a 4 out of 5. That is, I genuinely, I'm docking a star. When it comes to shades. I mean, they have 3 shades, even if it is just, if they are just shaping sticks and we're not using it as a foundation. The fact that there are a lot of people within the medium to dark skin tone that they have left out, that can either use the very lightest shade just as a contour and have nothing else to highlight with, because every other shade that's lighter is sand beige, which I mean wouldn't work for a brown girl. Okay, so I'm docking a star for that. And what else? Yeah, that's basically the only reason I'm docking the star. I feel like they still need, even though they're shaping sticks, they need a medium range. So let's say if you're saying three shaping sticks per complexion. So we've got the light, medium to light, medium deep, dark skin tones. So the medium deep and dark skin tones aren't catered for at all. Well, some dark people are catered for, so they're in the medium dark range. If you're really on the far end of the spectrum, I don't think these shaping sticks would work for you to either cover, conceal, or contour. So I think they just need to add more shades to the range. I am oily, so there are certain products that I just know I can't use on my own skin because it makes me either oilier, I feel like it clogs my pores. However, this melted into the skin when we applied it. It's played fairly well on my skin. Yes, now I am past the healthy glow mark, but that is after almost 6 hours of, no, not 6, 8 hours of wearing it. So I mean fairly, like it's faring well. I haven't blotted my skin, I haven't powdered my nose, and that's because I really wanted you guys to see. So the oiliness of it all, I mean, it's fair. Like, I'm not docking a point for that because I already have oily skin. I haven't powdered my nose, I haven't done anything to kind of fix this up. So now you know if you have oily skin, this is what you should expect after a while. However, I should also mention that I spent the whole day indoors. I didn't go outside, so this might not be a true reflection of what would happen should you be out there partying in the sun. But I mean, generally I feel like if you have oily skin, there are certain products you should stay away from. However, if you're a combination or dry skin, I think these shaping sticks would be perfect. Thank you Thank you so much guys for watching my video. I really do appreciate all your support. Please don't forget to like this video, share the video, comment down below and let me know what you want to see next. Like I said, this is a 4-star foundation if I was to put stars on it, and the reason why I'm going to give these shaping sticks 4 stars is because, like I said, they aren't really meant for my skin type, so I kind of understand the problems that they had. So the fact that they were oily, I ended up looking this oily is because, I mean, it's a cream product on oily skin. There's certain things that you like, it doesn't do magic. It's not, I don't think it's meant for that. Unless of course they said it was a if it was a mattifying. I don't know why I just touched my boobs. That was both sides. I'm sorry. Unless they said it was a mattifying. But so far, thumbs up. I would recommend it, especially if you have maybe combination. It's a good risk to take. Dry skin, then I think this would work for you. I like it personally. I will definitely continue to use the contouring sticks. I will mix it up with something when I want a more glowing look, like a healthy glow look, as opposed to a mattified look that I always go for. I would still use them and just maybe use them in conjunction with a liquid product, just so that I can get like a middle, you know, look. English just escaped me. Thanks guys. Mwah, 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 mwah. Bye.